According to President William Samoei Ruto, dictatorship is one of the ways that can move a country forward. Dictatorship is one that can bring development to a nation. That is not my point. My point is, most of the things that President William Samoei Ruto says he cannot do are the things that he does. Anyway, let us listen to this before I go on with the point that I want to make.
The countries that have succeeded, either they have succeeded because they are a dictatorship, where once the leader says we are going here, you cannot say no, and you cannot question. That is one way of moving the country forward. For us, we don't have that luxury. For us, we are a democratic country. And for a democratic country, the only instrument you have is a political party. Nyinyi mnanielewa? Because a political party goes beyond a community. It goes beyond a region. It goes beyond a religion, either one or the other. A political party unites people into one common vision and one common program. And that is why we are sitting here, from different parts of Kenya, from different religions, from different communities, but we are united by the fact that we believe in Kenya in a certain way.
Now, look at the timing in which this communication that President William Samoei Ruto is making. We are a few months, or to say 1 year and 6 months or 7 months to the general elections in 2027. It's a narrative that he wants to make or create in your mind that even dictatorship is not that bad. And what is he referring to? He has seen what Samia Suluhu has done during the elections with Tanzania. He has seen what Museveni, Yoweri, has done with Uganda in terms of elections. They two are acquaintances. They are friends. What would possibly bar Ruto from implementing that which he has seen his friends do and work? Because for Museveni, he is a long-living dictator, a ruler, and the same character that Samia Suluhu, the president of Tanzania, has taken recently. Remember when President Ruto back then was pleading to Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, kindly, whatever you do to me, please don't do it to my children. Whatever you do, square it with me, but please don't touch my children. The clip is not far away. Here it is.
Sasa eti wewe sasa unaanza kunithreaten mimi. Ati utanifanya nini? Bora usiue watoto wangu. Lakini mimi na wewe tafadhali tuheshimiane.
Well, how long did it take before Ruto forgot about him preferring his children not to be engulfed in his political endeavors? And his misgivings in politics should not be judged upon his children by the then President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. We did see during the Gen Z revolution back in 25th of June, the year 2024, we saw what happened. Children were being shot at with live ammunition. Extrajudicial killings, that was it. Police brutality, using excessive force on otherwise very peaceful protesters. State-sanctioned abductions were the order of the day. Did Ruto simply forget that all those children that he was attacking using the police were also belonging to a mother and a father somewhere? Were also belonging to a family whom otherwise would appreciate if it was them being attacked directly and not their kids. How long did it take before he forgot? Right? He used to condemn use of police, and actually there was a special unit that was created just to deal with Ruto back then before he became the president. And he said, for whatever he has witnessed, never shall again, if he becomes the president, shall they use the police to settle political scores. Did it mean the light of the day, or did it meet the light of the day? Never. Right now, whatever Rigathi Gachagua is experiencing is as a result of that special unit created to deal with Gachagua. I mean, the height of political intolerance. A regime that cannot take criticism. A regime that wants only those who are supporting it to be enjoying other freedom. But for those who are criticizing it, their freedom of speech, freedom of movement, and freedom of association is being limited. And you heard in the first clip where he says, countries that are successful, they applied dictatorship, or rather, dictatorship is one way of making a country successful, according to your president. What do you think? That is the route in which Ruto is taking. And should Ruto win a second term in these elections of 2027, trust me, going forward, dictatorship will be the order of the day. Whatever Ruto says in opposite terms, that is what he actually picks and implements. One day I did ask her, does Ruto think he has monopoly of intelligence? Does Ruto thinks he has monopoly of being competitive? Does the president think that he has the monopoly of reasoning, such that whatever decision he makes is the rightful decision and nobody else should question that decision, or nobody else should challenge his movements? From the pathological line, unfulfilled promises. I always say, don't always look far. In that area or that county in which you are, I believe that the president has visited. Do you remember that promise he made to you? What has been implemented out of the promises he made? Out of the programs he launched, how many are up and running? Out of all the sweet words he did say, how much of it is the truth and how much of it are lies? Have you tried to reason out? And now, That is the kind of person lecturing us about how dictatorship is one of the structures that make a nation successful. Controversy after controversy. Get to think. I don't know what's your take on this. Kindly give me your thought in the comment section below. Ahmed Khalif is my name for the Unscripted Talks here in Dub Radio. If you love content of this nature and you're watching from my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe and press the notification button. So anytime that we are live or we upload content of this nature, you'll be the very first person to be notified. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuhu.
Kwa timba kali za Afrika, Dub Radio ndio mpango mzima.